Good day everyone, I'm Lata from Group 3 and the product we chose for this assignment is Apple. Apple is a global technology company founded in 1976 by Steve Jobs, Steve Wozniak and Ronald Wayne. Its headquarters is in Cupertino, United States. Apple is well known for innovation, strong branding and high quality products. Its main product includes iPhone, iPad, MacBook and Apple Watch. We can say iPhone is the company's most successful product. What makes Apple different is its ecosystem. It designed its own software like iOS and macOS, allowing all devices to connect smoothly. Overall, Apple's success comes from innovation, premium quality, and strong customer loyalty. Okay, now let's look at the market structure. Apple operates in a monopolistic competition market structure. It competes with companies like Samsung, Huawei, and Dell. In this market, many firms sells similar product, but each tries to differentiate. Apple stands out through its unique design, software, and brand image. Apple also has some pricing power because of strong brand loyalty, but customer can still switch to competitors. In conclusion, Apple succeeds through products differentiation, innovation, and non-price competition.
So hi guys, my name is Fatin. Today I will explain film behavior in the short run and long run using Apple as an example. In the short run, firms in monopolistic competition can earn supernormal for profit. This happens because Apple has strong brand loyalty and product differentiation. Many consumers are willing to pay higher prices because of Apple design, user-friendly system, and strong brand image. When the selling price is higher than the cost of production, Apple earns supernormal profit. However, in the long run, competition becomes more intense. Other companies like Samsung, Xiaomi, and Huawei also improve their technology and offer different price ranges. Because consumers have more choices, Apple cannot simply increase its prices. As a result, profit will decrease and stabilize at a normal profit level. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Nura Ashad Binti Yusuf. Today, I want to talk about types of disadvantage in the firm's market structure. Apple's market structure has several shortcomings. Among them is that Apple set premium prices, making product less affordable for certain market segments. As we all know, the prices in the markets are not affordable, with very high prices. Not everyone can own a technology device like the Apple brand. This makes someone who wants to use Apple brand products hold their stomach to get a gadget that is popular until now. Furthermore, there are a few phone shops that are willing to make monthly payments so that everyone can experience owning expensive brands such as iPhone, iPads, and others. Besides, the disadvantage of the Apple brand is often associated with battery problems. A bloated battery can damage the screen or internal components and even risk exploding. Intensive use of gamers and videos accelerates the decline in battery health. In addition, limitation of customization, the ability of user to change the appearance, features, and setting of the device to suit the user's needs, modifying themes, app icons, sounds, notification setting, lock screen, or volume control. Next, iOS does not support memory slot. Users who want to increase the memory capacity will be inconvenienced, especially when the iPhone device is lost or damaged. Data stored on the device is likely to be lost over time. Apple does not provide an SD card slot to expand storage. Finally, high service and accessory costs. Official accessories and service or repair costs are very expensive. Plus, there is the risk of chargers being easily damaged. Thank you.
Hi, I am Sabrina. Today I'm going to talk about barrier to entry and how they limit market competition. Barrier to entry are things that make it hard for new companies to enter a market. In Apple case, these barriers are very strong, even though Apple work in a monopolistic competition market. Firstly, brand loyalty is a big barrier. Apple is a very strong, well-known brand. Many people trust Apple and like its product. Because of this, customers are willing to pay more for product Apple. New companies find it hard to convince customers to stop buying Apple and try a new brand. Secondly, Apple faces high costs. Apple spends a lot of money on research, technology, and marketing. Second, Apple faced high costs. Apple spent a lot of money on research, technology, marketing, and selling its product around the world. New companies usually do not have enough money to compete at this stage. Another barrier is technology. Apple make its own software and hardware, which work very well together. This gives user a smooth experience. New companies find it difficult to match Apple technology and innovation. Economies of scale also help Apple. Apple sell millions of products, so it can lower the cost of each product. New companies sell fewer products, so their costs are higher and profit are lower. Finally, switching costs are high. Many customers use more than one Apple product, such as iPhone, MacBook, and Apple Watch. These products work together, so customers do not want to switch to another product. In conclusion, Apple has strong barrier to entry such as brand royalty, high cost, technology, economy of scale, and switching costs. This barrier make it very difficult for new companies to compete with Apple. Thank you.
Compare and contrast market structure. Apple's brand operate in an oligopolistic market structure, particularly within the global smartphone and consumer electronic industry. To better understand Apple's position, it is useful to compare oligopoly with monopolistic competition. Another common market structure. Monopolistic competition is a market structure where many firms sell products that are similar but different through branding, quality, features, or design. It's because products are not identical that firms can create some level of brand loyalty among customers. However, this loyalty is generally moderate, as consumers can easily switch to alternative brands offering similar products. Firms in monopolistic competition have some control over pricing due to difference, but this control is limited because many competitors exist. Competition mainly occurs not price. Strategies such as advertising, packaging, customer service, and product improvement. Price charges by one firm usually have a minimal impact on other firms in the market. In contrast, an oligopolistic market structure is characterized by a few dominant global competitors that control a large share of the market. This firm is typically large, well established, and operate with higher price to entry, making it difficult for new competitors to enter the industry. Brand loyalty in an oligopoly is generally very strong, as companies invest heavily in marketing, innovation, and customer retention strategies. Customers often remain loyal due to brand reputation, quality, perception, or ecosystem benefit. Pricing in an oligopoly is highly strategic because firms are independent. Any price charge or strategic dedication by one firm can directly affect competitors. As a result, competition involves both price and non-price strategies and is more intense and strategic compared to monopolistic competition. Apple clearly fits the characteristics of an oligopolistic market structure. The global smartphone market is dominated by a small number of large firms, including Apple and a few major rivals. These companies control a significant share of global sales, which limit competition from smaller firms. High barriers to entry such as advanced technology, strong brand recognition, massive research and development costs, and established supply chains prevent new firms from competing effectively with Apple. In comparison, firms operating in monopolistic competition, such as cafes or clothing brands, face lower barriers to entry and weaker brand loyalty. While these firms different their product, consumers can easily switch without a highest cost. Unlike Apple, individual firms in monopolistic competition have very limited influence over the overall market. Overall, the key difference between monopolistic competition and oligopoly lies in the number of firms, the strategy of brand loyalty, barriers to entry, and strategy in the interdependence. Apple market power, strategic pricing dedication, and strong customer loyalty clearly place in within an oligopolistic market structure rather than monopolistic competition. Conclusion. Apple operates in a highly competitive market. It stands out because of strong branding, innovation, and customer loyalty. In smart devices, Apple competes in an oligopoly where only a few major companies control the market. Apple's success comes from high-quality products and a great user experience, which allows it to charge premium prices. However, the company faces challenges like strong competition, high prices, fast-changing technology, and global regulation. Despite this, Apple continues to succeed by focusing in innovation, services, and strong relationship with its customers. Thank you.